and in this class I'll be talking more about the data and like understanding data and how you can work on the data, removing duplicates, changing text to columns, and data validation tools, sorting tools. So tools like that. This is basic like working on the data. And from here onwards, I'll be talking after in the next lecture, I'll be talking about data visualization and everything. But here in this task, let's see how the exercise. First is to separate the data from the first column into respective columns, sort the data in ascending order, remove duplicates, apply data validation rules, and then filter out who belongs to this 1825 category. So first is to select all the column. Now if you see, if you just open the Excel, it will open like this. Yeah, while there are some things over here, you can use the sorts over here as well. But what I basically understand and easier for me, and it will be easier for you because you are working with the data. So go to here. Now that's very simple, just convert text to column. Now as soon as you convert the text to column, there are two options. First is the delimited one, so that will be like some characters or some symbols are there, some space is there. So depending upon that, you want to divide the data, or if there is some fixed width, like every character is for 4 words and you want to divide the data on that 4 words, so you can use the fixed width one. But for her now we have the comma separated values, so we'll be using the delimited one. Now as you can see, there are other option tab separated as well, but it will not be used for us. Semicolon, comma is for us. Space separated, while we don't have anything like that, so we'll be using the comma separated. If you can use the others as well, like if you have the, like suppose the pound symbol or maybe star symbol, so that will be it. And if you see, it will automatically show how the data has been divided, so you can see it here as well. So now next, now you see the data has been divided, and if it looks good to you, then just finish it and that's it. Now you see the data is divided. Now to just to show to, yes, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, next thing that I am supposed to do is to sort the data in the ascending order of the user ID. Now for that, first what I will do is select and then sort it. Now if I don't do like this, if I don't expand the selection, that's very important to know. If I don't expand it, it will just sort the selections which is like user ID. It will just sort like this, and the column B and C and D, that will not be sorted. And to sort every columns, we have to use expand the selection. And if I use sort, then everything has been sorted now. Now another thing is remove, let's zoom in a bit, remove duplicates from the data. Now for that, what I can do is just select everything. Now that's like very easy, just remove duplicates from wherever you want, like just from the user ID you want or from the gender. So wherever there is duplicates, that will just remove it. Okay, so now we don't have any duplicates data. All are like, if you see 1 2 3 4, like there was 7,000 something was shown over there, so now that's been removed. Now again I have to data validation. Now that's the thing for the data validation. Now what data validation does is it gives you an like options. You can provide 2 options or 3 options, whatever options you want, so that like you just click it here and you can't input more than that, like other numbers than that, like or other text than that, whatever values you are putting inside this. So if you see here, there is an option, there is a whole lots of option, but for this task I'll be using a list. Okay, what is my list? So list is suppose unmarried, and the values which you input should be comma separated, or you can select it from the table, but I don't have that made here, and just two values only, so that would work for me. That's not an issue. And if you press OK, now if you see, if I just do anything like that, it gives me an alert message that this value doesn't match to the data validation restrictions. Declined for this entry. If I say retry and D, now it's been selected, and you can also see there's two options, married and married. So that's for the data validation rules. You can also do like something. If I just do and go to data validation, married and married, now there is something called as input message, which says input the status and what's your status. Now error alert, if I say you can change the symbols as well. So now I have say warning or information, so whatever title should be whatever, like come on. It's very common, and just two options, maybe, whatever, I don't know. If I print enter, now you see whenever I input the status, what's your status, and if I put like wrong into the common, just two options. So you see how data validation works. Now here it will not show because I have not applied over here, but just to let you know that you can do that as well. Okay, just remove the with Control Z. Now our next task is filter out the data who belongs to 1825 age category. So first thing, if you see, there is an option for the age. Now if I just select all the ages and apply filter on that, now I just want the ages of 18 to 25, and the filter has been applied. Okay, come on, or mistake. If I select everything, apply filters, and now I just need 18 to 25, and that's done. Now another thing was to still go with those who are married. So now filter out, come on, apply the filter. Into 25. Let's select the marital status. Why is it going like this? And just the married one I need. Just the married. That's it. We see just the married one. And if I apply the age filter here, should give me just 1825. Unmarried. So now if you see, the filter has been applied, and to those who are of the age 18 to 25 and are married. So now from the next class we will talk more about like how the data visualization works on the Excel, and how to analyze that data and using the Excel tools that are available. Of course there are other options as well. If you want, you can go there. Like if you go in the home tab, there is an option called conditional formatting, which is like good to know, and cell styles are there, and hope you find it well and good. That's it for this lecture. I don't think like to give too much information in this lecture, but hope you find it well, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.